Hey, welcome to the channel. Quinn here. Hope everybody out there is doing well. Got this in the mail today. Doesn't look like much, does it? Looks pretty squished. ResQLink by ACR. The box didn't look great, but the device looks fine. This is a PLB, personal locator beacon. Typically they retail for the ACR, latest ACR models are right around $400, $450. There may be other players. Now there's a newer one that has a readout that says GPS sent. I didn't really care about that because frankly, all this thing has to do is transmit my distress signal. This transmits a distress signal at 406 megahertz with 5 watts of power that goes straight to the SARSAT, Search and Rescue Satellite System that's operated by NOAA in our country and by other organizations in other countries. Anywhere in the world, you simply take the antenna like that, open it up, lay it on its back, and you hit the power button. Don't hit it unless you mean it. They typically have a test button. That one, you hold the test for 1 second. It blinked red, and then it shows green, and then strobe. That series, for this particular model, that series of flashes indicate that the battery is not at 100%. I don't know how maybe it says it means there's less than 24 hours worth of power. These batteries are designed that every 5 years you switch them out. So when I got this unit, because it was made back in 2013, you can just buy a replacement battery. So this is the battery that was in it when I got delivery, took delivery of it, and it says 5/20/2019 on there. Replacement battery is $20. To put the replacement battery in, there's just 2 screws. They put a little bit of goo on one of the screws to make it tamper resistant. Just pick that off with your screwdriver, open it up, put the new battery in, and I think it's going to work. This has one job, it's to rescue you. It does not send messages, send check-ins, receive messages, send text, receive text, any of that. It has one job. I did recently take delivery of the Spot X for two-way communications. That pushes a distress signal at 1.6 watts, and it utilizes the Global Star satellite network, so it is not as robust or as reliable as the 406 megahertz beacon. This is the same thing that goes off if your airplane goes down or that people use at sea in the EPIRBs. This is the real deal. It shoots out the distress beacon, shoots out GPS coordinates, and then as people get close, it is also transmitting 121.5, I think, hertz. Like a local homing beacon, so the rescuers that have a radio finder can have it turned on and it'll take them right to you. If you want to carry one of these things, there is no subscription, which is a big plus. You do need to register it with the NOAA website. I did it. If you buy a used one and the person hasn't deregistered it, they will let you register it, and then they send a notification to the old registrant that, hey, somebody else is trying to register this. Do you still have it? And if they don't respond, they just change it to your registration. In any case, while that's happening, if you hit the button, they come running. So don't hit it unless you really mean it. Kind of the way I was looking at this is a more robust survival piece of equipment, but I did want to have the luxury of two-way communications. So instead of buying the latest and greatest versions of both, I found a way that I could get a older generation two-way text satellite link and get this. And for the hardware, I was in for under $200, and then I had to get a subscription for the two-way texting. They have an updated version of this, and then a newer one. Like I said, it's got like a little display type thing or whatever. I don't care about that. I just wanted to send the homing beacon. No guarantee this is going to work for you. Don't take this as a substitute for exercising your own good caution and what you think is reasonable level of safety. I'm comfortable with it. I changed the battery. I think this thing is good to go. Unfortunately, they used to have a system by which you could test the SOS. They have discontinued that. I don't know if there's another way to do it, but having just put a brand new battery into it and it says circuitry's good, I'm sure this thing is going to bring the cavalry if I need it. So if you're going to be in the backcountry and you don't care about two-way texting, or you want the most robust distress signal that you can get, look at getting a beacon that advertises broadcasting at 406 megahertz, preferably that sends GPS and then has a local homing signal. And you pay a little bit for it, but once you buy it, there's no subscription associated with it, and you can get them cheaper than retail if you're willing to make a couple of compromises. So certainly something I think that's worth having in the kit. I think I got this thing for 115 bucks. Then I spent 20 bucks to make sure that I had a fresh new battery in there, which should last a couple of years. And I think that is money well spent for peace of mind and the ability to get rescued if there is a calamity. That's it. Be safe on the trail. This will help you do it, and you can get into them reasonably priced. You can get a brand new one with the bells and whistles for 450 bucks if you're so inclined, and it's weighs, I don't know, as much as probably a couple of LoRa bars. Pretty small, about as big as a deck of cards, a little bit smaller. You can click it onto yourself, throw it in your pocket, throw it into your pack, wherever you feel comfortable, and it'll keep you safe. Or at least, if you're not being safe and you get hurt, it'll at least send somebody to help. That's it for now. Be safe on the trail. Appreciate you guys. Really can't field test this one. I did take it out back, hold down the test unit. Tells me that it located GPS successfully. Test the battery. I think she's good to go. I feel comfortable taking it out in the woods. See you guys later. Bye-bye.